Good morning, Becky.
Good morning, Bonnie, and good morning, Nicole. Are you still there, Nicole?
Yep, still here.
So good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
We had a few technical difficulties, but we're on the right track now. So we're doing good.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Join us. If anybody's on here, jump on.
Yep.
And if you have any trouble, let us know and we will help you.
Yep, that's for sure. That's for sure.
And if later on
you're
watching this and you see that, you couldn't get on, send us a message and we will we'll contact you or we'll Zoom you directly, whatever we need to do.
Yeah, we're going to start trying to do these live so that everyone can join us and ask questions and be interactive. So make sure if you have a question, just jump in there or write the comment in below and we'll get back with you at the answers. But let's get started. Okay, Bonnie? Okay,
Becky, let's see what we're doing today.
Okay, if anybody wants to jump on, I'm sure Aaron will let them jump on. Okay. Today, it's sort of a brunch menu. It's something fun. We're going to do an avocado toast. Have you ever had avocado toast, Bonnie?
Not all together, like as a nice little toast and egg and avocado, not all together like that. So
not as a treat.
I want to know about the avocado parts and how,
Okay, well, we're going to start with the avocado, and I'm sure everyone knows what an avocado is. A funny story, we went to Sam's Club the other day, and they have them in big bags. The avocados come in bags, and they were really green. I mean, when they're green, they're like hard. They're like a baseball. And so anyway, when we were checking out, the gal at the checkout said, "What are you going to do with that avocado?" And we sort of looked at her strange, and we said, "Well, we can make guacamole. You can put it on salads." And she said, "No, I mean, that green, what do you do with them?" Well, you wait until they ripen. That's what you do with them. So it was funny. About 3 or 4 days later, they were really perfect. And we thought about taking them back over to her and say, "This is what they should look like."
What happens in a few.
Yeah. So we bought these this past weekend on a Saturday, and they were really hard and pretty green. And of course, today's Tuesday, and they're just perfect. You want to buy them where they're just a little soft, not mushy soft, but just a little soft, just so that your hands, you can feel the little softness. And then you hope when you cut into them, they're a good avocado. But I think these ripened up just perfect. I think these ripened up real well. So let's cut into one and see.
Okay.
Now,
let me ask you a question really quick. How long will those stay good now? If they
we'll probably get another couple days.
Okay.
Now I'll probably move these to the refrigerator, which will make them last a little bit longer. So 2 to 3 days, you want to use these up. Make you a little guacamole if you want. But all I do is cut all the way around, and then I just twist my avocado, and it comes open like that.
That is perfect.
That is perfect. Now, there's a big seed in there. Right. So I just take my knife and pop it down in there, and then I twist, and the seed comes right out.
Look how good you are at that.
I eat some avocados every once in a while, right? So what I'm going to do to my avocado, now that I got it cut in half, I'm just going to score it, which you don't have to do this because we're going to mash it. But I scored it, and now I'm just going to take a bigger spoon, and I'm just going to run it around the skin, around the outside of the avocado. And see, it pops out just perfect. Man. Just perfect. Okay. Well, the avocado toast, I'm actually going to smash this avocado. So let me smash that up a little. I'm just going to break it up a little. And look, that avocado is perfect.
Can you save that other half without doing anything to it? I mean, or will it not be good?
You could rub it with a little lemon or lime juice and wrap it up in a little piece of saran wrap or a baggie. You want to use it up though pretty quick because it does brown. Okay, as you can see, I smashed up my avocado. So let's take our piece of toast. I've already got my toast toasted. And let's spread, first of all, I seen this little idea, and I love, you know how I love goat cheese.
Oh, yes.
So it said, take a little goat cheese and spread it on your toast first. Now, doesn't that sound wonderful?
These are all of my favorite things so far.
Oh, my favorite things.
All of my favorite.
Okay. So I've got my goat cheese now on my toast. And then to that, I'm going to spread my avocado. So let me spread out my avocado. Now that looks good even without the egg on it.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't that look yummy?
It's a meal all in itself.
It is. What a great lunch, right?
Perfect.
And
It's like,
you could put all kinds of things on there. You could put a piece of bacon. You could do whatever you wanted on there. Okay, on top of that, I'm going to slice me some hard-boiled egg. And you know, I've got my little kitchen gadget.
you've got handy dandy little tools for everything.
I do. So I'm going to lay my egg in there. It's going to slice it perfectly. See, look here, just the perfect egg.
I'm so
So
impressed.
I'm going to lay my egg on top. And look at that. Yummy, yummy, yum. I think I'll move those little things in there. Okay. Okay. I think I'll eat that bite.
Anything left over, you have to eat.
So here's my toast. I have the goat cheese, the avocado, the eggs. And I think on top of that, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of salt and pepper. Now you can leave the salt if you want off. It's up to you if you're watching your sodium. A little pepper, a little salt.
I'm pretty sure you can't have eggs without salt, though.
I know.
I'm pretty
And
sure
then I'm going to add a little bit of dried parsley just for color and taste. And then I got just a little bit of sliced almonds. That's going to get a crunch.
I wouldn't have thought of the almonds.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh,
Can you see that?
can
Isn't
you
that
please deliver?
lovely?
Can you deliver?
Deliver. Into Columbus. Was that you, Nicole, said deliver?
No, that was
it.
So
Pat,
anyway,
hi, Pat.
I'm actually going to use this other half, and I'm just going to, the same thing. I'm just going to run my spoon around the outside. Who would I have on right now? Who's on here live with me? Nicole, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Pat
Is
is
anybody-
here, but
anybody-
uninterested.
Who else?
Pat,
Pat. Hi, Pat.
she's muted.
Okay. Well, anyway, we made our avocado toast. Now, what a great brunch, lunch, whatever you're doing with this. Wouldn't that be just great? I think the next thing we're going to do, it's something that I found online that I thought was fun. It's called a chaffle, Chaffle, and it's a cheese waffle. Now, this is very low in carb, so you're not getting all those carbs we've been watching. So let's play with the chaffles right now.
How do you find these things?
That's what I do, right? That's what I do. I'm gonna set my toast back. Okay. We have a little waffle maker. Now, I don't know how many of you have a waffle maker, but these little guys are so cute. They're just enough for one waffle. So I'm going to heat up my waffle maker. We'll plug it in and heat it up. And while this is heating, I've actually already done this, but I'm going to mix 1 egg and a half a cup of cheese. Now, I've done 2 cheeses. I've done a cheddar cheese and I've done a mozzarella cheese.
Oh,
I can tell you, I'm happier with the mozzarella cheese, the way it sets up, than I was the cheddar cheese. I think the cheddar cheese has a lot of oil in it, so it sort of became loose, and I didn't like it so well.
Okay. You're not going to believe this, but I have that waffle maker.
Do you? Well, now
Uh,
you know what to do with it, don't you?
I know exactly what to do with it now. I think I've only
So,
used it one time because I just thought it looked fun and I bought it. And I think I've used it once.
so what I'm going to do, it's heating up. I'm going to take a little bit of butter. I melted butter and put it on my little plastic silicone whisk, or my little, so I'm just buttering, just a slight light butter. And that'll keep it from sticking. The first one I did today, I didn't do that and it stuck, but I was using cheddar cheese too. And cheddar cheese worked. It just, like I said, was a little looser.
Can you
So
use spray, cooking spray also?
Yeah, you could do that. You could use the cooking spray. Yep.
Good.
So earlier I whipped up an egg and I added a half a cup of mozzarella cheese. So I already have that done in this little dish. Now I use, again, my cookie scoop, my tools, to get the right amount in the little waffle maker. Now,
Yep.
if you put too much, it's going to go everywhere. We've done that.
I
So
thought
let
that
me
was
get,
one serving though, one egg, and I thought that would be one serving.
it's not, it makes about 2 and a little bit left over. So
Okay.
I've got my cookie scoop full and my light's gone off of my waffle maker. So I'm going to put this right in the center. Listen to it sizzle.
Oh, it's thicker than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. And then I'm just going to move it around a little and I'm going to shut the top. Now that will cook. So we'll set that there and let that cook. Okay, while that cooks, let me show you a couple tricks I did. I'm going to make a taco in one of these. And you know what a taco shell looks like.
Right.
So what I did was I made my chaffles. They come out warm and they come out a little limp. So I put it over top of a bread pan, a baking dish. So when I take them off, look here, it looks just like a,
That's perfect.
isn't that perfect?
You can
So
put a
we're
lot
going
of
to make,
stuff there.
so we're going to make a taco. And I can tell you the other day we made these and I put a strip of bacon in this little guy. I put an avocado and I put, I think, a little sour cream and a tomato. And it was so good. It was perfect.
And you're having
Perfect.
like no carbs really because it's
Yeah, very, very low carb.
not bread.
So while this is cooking, let me get started on some of these. First of all, I've got a couple of them I made this flat. So they look just like a waffle. Now, because they look like a waffle, you think they should be sweet because waffles are sweet. But these aren't sweet. They sort of take on whatever you put with them.
Got
So this one here, these here, I'm actually going to make a sweet treat. So what I did last week was I took a little, this is a blueberry wild preserves, but any kinds of jelly or jams or preserves or whatever you have, I actually put some on there. And I think I'm just going to do one of them that way. The other one I'll put in here. And I put some preserves on it because yum, who doesn't like blueberry, right? And you could use fresh fruit. So you don't have to use, preserves. Okay, I think I'm going to do a little maple syrup on there. Let me get that.
So you're making it really like a waffle.
Yeah, just like a waffle. And you could put butter, but I've got some maple syrup and I'm going to run some maple syrup over it. Oh, baby, does that look good? Let me lick my avocado off my fork.
That's the best thing about you cooking in your own kitchen. You can lick anything you want.
I can lick my finger. But can you see that?
It looks beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? So here we have breakfast. And let me tell you what it tastes like. Got to do that, right? Oh, that's delicious.
I really love the idea that that is not bread. I mean,
there's very few carbs in this.
Yes.
But that's delicious. That's yummy.
Now I want to try one. Try to make one.
Let me see if mine's ready yet. It's really close. We'll let that cook a little longer. Okay. Let me get my taco together. Now, I made my own taco seasoning today. We'll post this, but I'll tell you what I did to make my taco seasoning. Sometimes you get those taco seasonings and there's things in there you don't know what they are.
Right.
So I decided to make my own taco seasoning. I used a tablespoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 3 tablespoons of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of cumin, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of paprika, teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, that's that little kick, 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, or I replaced it with the arrowroot. Remember, we've been using that. Same thing. And I mixed that all together, and it actually equals 1 package if you would buy from the store.
Right.
So it's same amount.
So you didn't cheat like we do and like just buy the packet.
I didn't this time. I didn't. And so here's my taco meat. I browned my meat and I added 3/4 cup of water in my taco seasoning. And of course that arrowroot or the cornstarch will thicken it just a little, but there's my taco meat. So it's all ready for my chaffle.
I can already smell tacos right now.
Let me check on my chaffle here. See if it's ready. It's almost ready. I like for it to brown, so a little bit longer. Okay, let's get the taco together. I got a big plate for this one, Bonnie.
Now, are those like a taco?
Yep. See, I put that over the edge of my baking dish, so it made it look like a taco.
So once it cools off, it stands up just like a taco.
Yep, so I'm going to put a little bit of my meat. Oh, look, there's room for nothing else now. So I put a little bit of my meat. Let's see. Let me put a little bit of my avocado. Let me find my spoon. A little bit of avocado.
Oh, yes.
Because that's what I want.
I would put avocado in everything.
Yeah. You know, you could load it with, I've got a little bit of lettuce. So I'll just put a little pinch of lettuce. And then I have a few tomatoes. I think I'm going to run out of room. Couple little tomatoes. I've got some salsa. So
wow.
See that little trick I showed you with a muffin pan to hold up your tacos?
Yes.
Should have done that today. There. Okay, so let's put a little salsa. And then I'm going to put a little dollop of sour cream on top.
A perfect taco.
It is the perfect taco.
I can't think of anything else I would have put on there that you didn't.
Yeah, I think I got it all on there, which is amazing.
There.
And a little dollop of sour cream. And let me show you that. Look here, Bonnie.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
It's absolutely perfect. Now let me taste it. Mm. Mm. Mm.
You're making me hungry.
That's delicious. Delicious. Mm. Oh, you have tried this, Bonnie.
I know. I do.
So what
does
waffle iron
chaffle actually taste like now that it's filled with taco stuff?
It actually just tastes like your, here, I'll make me another taco shell here.
Like a regular shell?
Yep. It does. Like I say, it really doesn't have a lot of taste.
Okay.
It's just cheese and egg. And so it takes on whatever you make of it. And I think the taco meat takes over the flavor. You know, it's not so much about the chaffle.
Right.
It is, you know, you're not getting all those carbs, which is good. So today we have our chaffle. I have my avocado toast.
Oh my God.
And then of course I've got my dessert, which is the one that's loaded with the blueberry preserves and the maple syrup.
I'm glad you have a plate. You need the big plate for that.
I do. So I think I'm ready for lunch. What do you think?
I think it looks great. I think it looks like the perfect brunch. It's more brunch.
And don't forget to drink your water.
Drink your water, stay hydrated so you're hip.
Yeah.
Be hip.
I also have orange juice in the refrigerator. I think what I'm going to do with my orange juice, I don't know if you all know this. Let me grab my orange juice. You know, we all love orange juice, at least most of us do. Do you
Right.
know that in a serving, which there's an 8-ounce, there's 8 servings in this container, so it's 8 ounces. There is actually 26 carbs in an 8-ounce serving of orange juice.
Wow.
So you're getting a lot of carbs in your orange juice. And so this is my thought. Go ahead and pour yourself half of it. So I think this glass is about 8 ounces. So we'll pour 4 ounces of orange juice. So let's pour 4 ounces. Okay. And to that, to make it less carbs, I like this lemon lime LaCroix. It's a sparkling water that has no carbs, no sugar, no nothing. And it's fizzy. So
Do you make like a little
So we're cutting our carbs in our orange juice, but we're having that big glass of orange juice.
Oh, you have all kinds of fun ideas.
And that's really good. It's fuzzy, you know, it's got a little sparkling to it, and it's just wonderful. It'll make a nice addition to my lunch here.
You have got a huge lunch.
I do have
all of that.
And look here, I've got another little shell.
Those are so perfect. I seriously want to make one of those.
Yeah. And you know, with your avocado toast, you can look on the grocery store for the bread that has the least amount of carbs. They even have them has less carbs. And you can make that, you know, low carb again.
Okay, good plan.
Yep.
I love it. Okay, does anybody have anything they want to comment or say or ask Becky? I mean, any questions you want to ask her? You can, Pat, you're muted.
Well, if not, you can leave a comment. We hope to see you back here next Tuesday.
Oh, wait, there's Pat.
Okay.
Hold on. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, I didn't want to make any noise while you were talking before. Could you use maybe, I'm thinking I might try Velveeta to get that cheddary taste. Velveeta is smooth and melts well, and as it would cook in the waffle maker, rather the other.
Yeah, I agree, Pat. You might try that. Just make sure you shred it when you mix it in with your egg.
Okay, break it down more, no chunks,
Yeah.
more like little pieces. Okay, very little pieces. Okay, I just thought because it's smoother and it melts better,
Yes.
then, you know, I don't
You have
know.
Waffle
And it's worth a
maker?
try. Let us know.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Pat.
Oh, you're welcome. I would come on every time, but I forget. In fact, I forgot today almost. I started cleaning and I had good sleep last night. My cats didn't keep me up like the night before. So anyway, I had all kinds of energy. So I thought, well, I'll just do a little cleaning before Becky comes on. And then I looked up and it was after 11. So I hustled back into the family room and got you on. So I hope I didn't miss much.
Did you have any trouble getting on? Did you
Pardon
just
me?
right on? Did you have any trouble getting on the Zoom
Oh,
link?
no, not at all. I'm watching her on my iPhone. So
Very good.
yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions out there?
And I love guac too.
Oh, yes.
Avocado is wonderful.
Auto, I'm happy.
Put it on anything.
Anything.
I agree.
All
Okay.
right. It was
Go ahead,
fun.
Bonnie. Yeah. A little bit about next week. You want to be sure to join us. Over the weekend, I learned about an organization. It's a nonprofit organization called Lasagna Love. And what it's all about, and I'm going to learn more about it so you'll know more next week, but it's about making lasagna for someone that needs food. So this organization, you can go online. It's just called lasagnalove.org. and it'll tell you how to volunteer to make a lasagna for someone in your area that's in need. You can also go on and ask for a lasagna. They said that sometimes kids that live in California can ask for someone to make a lasagna for their mother in Ohio. So there's a lot of things going on, and I just think it's a great thing. So next week, we're actually going to make a lasagna for somebody.
A lasagna to give away. I like that idea. Maybe it'll keep going, and everybody in Marietta, Belpre, everywhere will make lasagnas.
Yep. But this organization, say they have it very organized so that you know who you're taking it to and all that. So I'm just real curious to check it all out.
Have you heard of that, Pat?
Yes, actually I have. There's a gal at our church that seems to be involved with it. So I've seen her put things out on Facebook about it. And lasagna is such a comfort food. It's and it's so easy to put together and then easy to take too to somebody. So good choice.
Okay.
And that's actually where I found out about it, Pat. I found out from Cecilia, and she said that she's already volunteered and she's delivered one. And she said when she delivered it, she said she just cried. It was just so needed. So I'm real anxious to get involved in that.
Right. Yeah.
We'll look forward to that next week.
Okay. And thanks everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, Becky.
We'll see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Look here, Bonnie. I'm